Amen. Amen. Amen.
Hey, we here back with another episode of On the Porch.
Guys, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, go to other platforms. We are here with another special guest.
Hey, billionaires. So it's Blessing. I am your accident blessing. And I am the middleman between car accident victims and personal injury attorneys and chiropractors, making sure that these victims get the money that they are entitled to, but also taking care of the people that send me these referrals. So my magic is that if you ever refer me someone in an accident, I pay you for those referrals. If you was at fault, right, and you let these people get your insurance information so they can get their car fixed, which would be the right thing to do, what we should do, because you're at fault, is refer that person to me so you can get your $300 to $1,000 because the damage is done anyway. I will tell you this, the more money I'm making, the more I'm able to stand 10 toes down on what it is I want. I'm no longer folding and shrinking and trying to belong. I'm her. Because if you call a television attorney or a radio attorney, they ain't got time. If you call them and say, I drove off and I don't know, click. But Blessing's gonna say, what you say?
What happened?
Hold up. Well, we can do this, then we can do that. I know you don't like that, but we can do this. Then you can win, and they can win, and everybody win.
This year?
This year.
That we're on.
You
made it. You made what?
$1 million.
She don't share locations
Yes,
with you if she don't share her password with you.
Oh, damn.
You don't do your
It's okay, baby.
2 to 3 month phone check.
It's okay.
Just
Who abandoned you?
Guys, I know it's been a great episode, but let me put you on game. If you've been in a wreck, let Blessing at your accident, your money, get you a check today.
Man, go ahead and hit her up. Do not hesitate to hit up 888-7money8 for all your accident referrals and get $300 every time. I know you can use an extra $300. I can too. So go ahead up. If you know anybody that's been in an accident, your mom, your uncle, your auntie, your daddy cousin, whoever it is, go ahead and hit up. Tell them to follow her at Instagram at your accident, your money right now, and then tell her I sent you. Tell her On the Porch sent you, and she gonna mess with you, and she gonna give you a great deal. Let's get it done. You know, my boys say we live, so you know we are back with a whole nother episode of On the Porch. Guys, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, go to other platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, OnlyFans. I'm just playing. We ain't got OnlyFans.
I should.
Okay, great.
Joking.
Nah, you know, we just had somebody on like last week that got OnlyFans.
Ain't
So ain't no wrong. I ain't knocking it.
However you can.
Go ahead and get it, but make sure you guys do that. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at _on_the_porch and follow me on Instagram at _Mr.mindset. But BJ, Amen. Amen. Amen.
Hey, we here back with another episode of On the Porch. It's your boy _BJ Real. But most importantly, guys, y'all go like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast channel at _on the porch on Instagram and on YouTube. But like I said, guys, we're going guest for guest.
Man, we
bigger and better every time. And we're here with another special guest.
We are here with another special guest. Look, guys, I met her at another podcast recording, actually. And I heard her talking about what she's doing. I say, it's no way that I can't give you all this game, right? So she is teaching. She is forget teaching. We don't talk about what you're doing because a lot of people just teaching, but they're not actually doing it, right? Right. So she is actually helping people get what you call it, personal injuries
Settlements,
right? They get in personal injury settlements, but it's kind of like you're not even a lawyer or anything.
I'm not
so
even a lawyer.
You didn't even go to school.
I didn't even have to go to school to get this money.
I mean, we love that because we already know what me and BJ do. We do wholesale, no school, no nothing. We left school, actually. So, of course, we had to bring on. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Blessing, and then explain what you do for them so they can get a better idea.
Hey, billionaires. So it's Blessing. I am your accident blessing. And I am the middleman between car accident victims and personal injury attorneys and chiropractors, making sure that these victims get the money that they are entitled to, but also taking care of the people that send me these referrals. So my magic is that if you ever refer me someone in an accident, I pay you for those referrals, anywhere from $200 to $1,000.
Now,
so we can really make some money together, guys.
And we gonna do it. We're gonna do it because we want to make sure you guys get some money. So how did you even get started? Like, how do you even figure this out? Because this is not something that people would naturally think about saying, okay, let me just go connect the attorneys and I guess the insurance or the victims.
Yeah.
That victims to the lawyers.
This really was not planned at all. So 37 next month, Sagittarius.
Okay.
So I moved to Atlanta at 22 years old, and I had just got kicked out of fashion design school. I was going to Savannah College of Art and Design. We literally ran out of money, so I couldn't go back. I was working at the Mac counter doing makeup. I had a singing group, so I came here to be a star. Like, I came here to be on and popping, you know what I'm saying?
You on and popping, you here, you a star.
I'm really still a star. Because it's in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's in you. And so, but you have to have money to fund these dreams, right?
Yeah.
So I needed a job. And so I was walking through the mall one day in my little mini skirt, getting ready to go to a Travis Porter. Is that his name?
Travis Porter?
That's how old this shit is.
I used to be out when Travis Porter was.
Yeah.
I was young,
what was the song? Give me a song.
What is it?
I was walking around the club. Okay, so back to my story, right? And so I'm in there. He's having a video shoot that day, and I needed something. I'm in the mall, and there's a man in the mall with a suit on. And he stops me. He's like, excuse me, ma'am. And we have a really brief conversation. And he says to me, I'm going to help you make more money than you've ever made in your life.
I need it.
And I didn't know how that was going to work, what that entailed. It was two things about it. What he said was so powerful to me. People don't just go around talking with that kind of power.
Yeah.
I'm drawn to that kind of big talk. And then I'm a little country girl from Savannah, Georgia, 22 years old. A man in a suit ain't never tried to talk to me before. And he had a digital print business. So he printed business cards, flyers, car magnets, and the such. And he had the best business card I had ever seen in my life. It had something on it called Spot UV. So certain spots on the car kind of shined.
Yeah.
So it was just like a vibe. And so I went home and I told my friend that I met my homegirl, that I met this guy who said he's going to help me make more money than I ever made in my life. He gave me a job passing out flyers because he printed flyers. And one of the flyers was about car accidents. I was going in the West End, business to business, passing out car accident flyers. And then he had a connect, because he had been doing this for years, with a doctor that paid him referrals. The doctor would pay him, and then whatever I would get, he would pay me from his referrals as well. And then at that time, like I said, I was just needing a job. I needed to make some money, and I was getting paid $200 per referral. So I just started looking for referrals. I'm like, I need 5 a week. I need an extra $1,000.
You been in an accident? Oh my gosh.
I know just who can help you.
For sure.
And 15 years later, I've just been figuring out how to get better and better.
So you telling me you've been doing this for 15 years? So you're not a pandemicpreneur. You're not like somebody
I'm her.
Nah, this grown.
I'm her.
Oh,
So how did you actually structure the business? Like, was it just like, okay, I send him what he needs, or what was the point where it actually turned into a business?
So that's a good question. So he had the young man, the older man, or whatever we want to call him, had the print service, right? And so we were just getting referrals on the side, just like a side hustle, literally. And it got to the point where the side hustle was outperforming the business he was building. So I told him, just as a little 23, maybe 24, maybe 25 at the time, as it had been a couple of years, we need to let this printing business go.
Yeah.
We need to focus on becoming great at getting accident referrals.
Right.
And for the first year or so, he was like, nah, I need to do both. And we outperformed the business. We closed it down. I encouraged him to close it down, and we went all in on accident referrals.
So you was employee, but you became a partner with him?
You know what? It was an unspoken partnership, because I wasn't 50-50 or anything like that. He just, paid me well. So I'm saying all that to say, young people and people in general, sometimes when you're starting your business, everything isn't perfect. A lot of us get paralyzed because we want it to be correct. We want it to be a structure. We want it to make sense. The shit didn't make no sense. We just worked.
Yeah.
Even my homegirl at the time, a couple of years had passed and she didn't have a job. So I invited her to work with us. She came to the office and worked with us a couple of days. She's like, this is way too unorganized. And she didn't stick around. That broad is still broke today.
God, and you know what? That's great because a lot of people just look for stuff.
And we still unorganized to the day.
Because a lot of people, a lot of people try to look for perfection, or what they want is they want a corporate job. They want do this, and you get a paycheck. People can't take, and a lot of people don't understand that most entrepreneurs, and I'm glad you said that because a lot of people just try to be fake, like, oh, I got it all together. Like, no, bro, most entrepreneurs are unorganized.
What did I say on the podcast we met on? I'm not here to be fake.
Yeah, for sure. And
it's not a fake bone in my body. I got to keep it real.
And that's true. And I see that you are keeping it real. So I guess with you actually starting that with that individual, how long did that go on with
about 8 years.
8 years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Mm-hmm. So y'all worked together for 8 years?
Mm-hmm. And then for the last 5 years, I've been in business for myself.
So it was doing so well where you were like, because you said you went to college, right? Mm-hmm. So you were like, forget what my major is. Like, I'm just gonna do this.
I kind of had already forgotten about the major because I'm from Savannah, Georgia. So I was going to school in Savannah.
Okay.
And we ran out of money, so I was looking for a change of scenery. So I moved to Atlanta with the possibility, maybe it wasn't like a strong desire to go back to school because I thought I was so raw that I was just gonna blow up in fame.
Yeah.
Soon. So so school was like a possibility, but not a strong one. And then SCAD was here too. Like SCAD had just gotten to Atlanta for like the last few years. Like it was new to the Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
So I could have gone back to school if I got the finances right to go back, but life just kept lifing. And I became moving to Atlanta made me more money motivated. Like once upon a time, I was very star motivated, but star don't pay the bills.
It don't, yeah.
That money pays the bills. So going to school for fashion design wasn't as glamorous anymore.
Yeah, because it's like in Atlanta, you competing with the scammers, robbers, the drug dealers. You competing with
probably drug dealers back then.
All these young people that's getting money. You competing with them, and you're like,
and the stylists that just work at Nordstrom's and they're styling celebrities. They didn't go to no damn fashion design school and get all that student loan debt.
That's fact. So you really didn't have to do all that. Mm-hmm. So now after you did that, you guys for 8 years, how was that business going with that from the 8 years? When you was working with him, with the individual.
So business was great. Business was good. We just had a office because we're still in partnership a little bit. In different businesses. And so we just had a Thanksgiving lunch today, literally, right?
Oh, wow.
Of all everybody in the office that works there. So it was like 30 of us there. And everybody had to go around the room and say what they were thankful for. And he went around the room and he mentioned me. He was like, I'm just so thankful for Blessing being there all those years because when I got started, she was the only one. Like now his family is there. Now his children are there. Now all his groupies are there. Now all his friends are there. But when no one was there, I was there. And we built that business from the ground up. And he gave me my credit for that today.
So it was like you and an Indian man?
He's a black man.
A black man? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That's it up.
So what's the importance of taking a chance to just start helping someone? Because it seemed like you didn't even know him like that.
I didn't.
So what is the importance of being able to take that leap? Because a lot of people feel like they got to have it all figured out or know someone, and they scared to partner with people or even work for people if you don't know what they got going on. So like
I said, I'm a believer. I'm a risk taker in general. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have just fallen for anything. I'm not going to fall for the okie doke per se. I didn't care if it worked or didn't work. I love the fact that he was able to speak how he spoke. Like, I am going to help you make more money than you ever made in your life. A fool would be a fool to not try to figure out what that meant.
Especially at that young. You ain't risking nothing.
I mean, at 50. Has anybody told you that before? Has anybody told you that before? Don't you want to figure that out?
So I would have tuned in if they said that.
I'm tuned in.
I've been thinking. I'm like, has somebody told me that before?
Nobody's
got
told
mentors
you that
and all that. I
before.
don't think
Nobody's told you that before. And that was another thing he told me. He was like, I was your unofficial mentor. And I ain't never charged you a dime. I'm out here paying mentors dimes on top of dimes,
Yeah.
and they ain't taught me half of what he taught me for free.
Why do you think he said that to you though? Like, was it just like anybody, or like did he actually see something in you?
So he only saw me for all of 2 seconds. I'm walking through the mall. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to get to this video shoot.
Right.
But I do, even in those 2 seconds, I am a star. And my stardom is not even about fame anymore. It's my heart. My energy. It is very vibrant. And it's beyond... It's to the point that when he said that to me, I don't even know if he meant it, but he had to give it to me because I'm a child of God and I'm a believer, and I received it as the truth, and it came to pass. Whatever you truly believe, whatever you truly desire, it has to work. And it was just alignment. He had been going through situations with women, and a lot of times those women didn't end up on the right side of the experience. So even before meeting me, he had already told himself the next young lady, because we ended up dating a little bit, y'all. I'm not trying to tell y'all all my business, but we ended up dating a little bit.
You can tell us all your business. I'm here
So
for
we
it.
ended up dating a little bit, and his promise to himself, even before meeting me, was the next young lady that I encounter, I'm going to leave her better off after she met me than before she met me. So he had kind of made some promises to himself. I was already here in Atlanta making a dream happen. We were just at the right place at the right time.
That's great. So wait, I just gotta. So y'all able to still work together after y'all dated?
So here's the thing about this guy. We dated, but our strongest attributes in that relationship was our friendship and our partnership.
Okay.
The dating could have never happened if you ask me. Like, okay, cool. That's not where the magic was. The magic was what we created.
Okay. All right. So what's going on with the magic in this business? So how are you ever out here finding these leads? What's going on? Like, what does they look like? Like, to go out, find leads and get started? Like, what does that look like?
So yeah, it's very much, you have to be consistent in what you do. So even with that, most of my leads come from social media and strategic partnerships. So I'm always looking to meet tow truck companies. I'm always looking to meet insurance agents. I'm always looking to meet body shops. Like, I'm building relationships. So whenever they're finding out people in car accidents, they're calling me up and letting me know. I am letting my family, my friends know. Like, I built an army, literally, of just people telling other people, hey, if you're in a car accident, let me know. And it just keeps snowballing and building.
Now, is it you personally that's meeting these people and like contacting them back and like communicating with them, or like did you build like?
I have a team.
Okay, so can you kind of break that down a little bit of how to like?
Yeah, so basically, it's kind of like a call center. It is a call center. I have a call center of 7 appointment setters. So as the leads are coming in, they take the calls, they set the appointments, they give them the contracts, they set up the appointments for the doctors and things of that nature.
Okay, so I guess when they get in a car accident, they'll call you guys maybe. Or maybe they already tried to call somebody and they turn them down.
The victim, right?
The victim.
The victim.
So they'll call you. They'll call your team. Your team gets a contract and try to see what's going on. Like, what exactly should a victim have? Like, because a lot of people just get hit. And I'm like, I just got hit the other day.
They need to be hit, and they need to have some pain, and they need to be and they need to be the driver that's not at fault. So as long as you can be a passenger in either car, the at fault car or the not at fault car, or as long as you're not the driver of the at-fault party's car, I can help you.
Okay.
So if you get in an accident, don't drive off.
Please don't. That's a hit and run.
Let me tell you, boy, I be whipping me and him.
Y'all be hitting people and running?
So not trying to, but
I'm gonna tell you a story. Look, me and Mike was on an appointment in like Warner Robins.
What's going on?
We was in an appointment in Warner
Illegal
Robins.
things.
So I tried to get over. We're on an appointment. We got to see a house. So I tried to get over.
God.
The car didn't let me over, and it hit me. So at that point in time, I didn't know who was in the right and who was in the wrong. So I looked
Bro
at
was
Mike.
definitely in the wrong.
Yeah, he was in the wrong probably. But I looked at Mike. I said, "What should I do?" And Mike like, "I don't know." I said, I got it.
Well,
That's why you a fire sign. You young, wild, and free.
I'm not going for it because I think the other day I was just on the highway. I was on the way to a closing.
And you hit somebody and ran too?
Man, no, it was a semi. I think they actually got. So my car got the self-drive stuff, right? So I turned the thing
They
on.
wild.
So I'm in this
These
thing.
young boys is wild.
I'm in here.
These your people?
Man, I'm driving, and this man, I swear, this man, it was a tractor trailer. Got over, hit my car. But I'm like, bruh, I know he ain't feel that. And I'm like, I got a closing to be at in
How you
10
know
minutes, and I'm 15 minutes late.
You looking at your phone though, so how you know?
I just know my car. I trust my self-drive.
Okay, so did you have damage?
I do got damage to my car.
He got it out there.
Nigga, I mean, these people crazy.
Hey, listen though.
We don't
Can I
stay,
get,
we don't stay around for the law.
Hey, we not telling y'all don't do that. Y'all please
Don't do that.
Call her, right? Unless you hit him.
888-7-money-8.
See, I didn't know the number. I had to go.
I had to get him out of there. But no,
Now
for
you
sure.
know.
So now I'm just like, all right, we just gotta call Blessing. So we
Just
gonna,
call me,
I
guys.
ain't no blessing before then.
That,
so I
I
had
see
to go.
how God works.
that's it.
Cause y'all is wild. Y'all need a blessing in y'all life.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I done did that a couple times. I done abandoned people's cars, got on, but I just
So I've done that in the parking lot a couple times. I always leave the people a note, like,
a note.
yes, I'm
Girl,
sorry I hit you.
you-
No, for real, because you know what? I'm very big on treating people the way I want to
wanna
be treated.
So you
I'm
want? I
very,
don't want nobody to write me a note.
I'm very big. No, what if somebody hit your car? Wouldn't you want to know?
Nope.
Don't you want their insurance to fix it?
Yes.
Yeah, they messed it up.
Oh, my girl, she works at Target, and she literally says like every time she goes on break, like somebody hits her car, or like they'll get in their car and act like nothing happened, or like they'll just look at her and be like,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, how every time you park, somebody hits your car? Like
She need to start parking in the back because she worked there.
Exactly.
Because she be trying to get that front parking space,
get the
and so is
front.
the customers.
Yeah.
And that's how she be getting hit. She got to go to the back.
Exactly.
We done got all off topic. Hold on. all
Come
right.
back, because y'all out here hitting and running.
Well, we not doing it no more though.
Because we don't know who in the right and who wrong.
We not gonna do it no more.
Okay, let me tell y'all a cheat code to that.
Please.
Well, it's not even a cheat code for y'all because y'all so wild. I can't even give y'all a cheat
Don't
code.
say we
Man,
wild.
I was gonna say that the cheat, if you was at fault, right, and you let these people get your insurance information so they can get their car fixed, which would be the right thing to do, out here hitting people. What we could do, is because once they file a claim to get their car fixed, the damage is done. So if they file a bodily injury claim, it's not going to hurt you any further than what is already going to hurt you. So if they call your insurance company and set up a claim to get their car fixed, your premiums are probably going to go up a notch. Let's just say $20.
Shit.
So if they do that and they pursue the settlement as well, it's still only going up to $20. What we should do, because you're at fault, is refer that person to me. So you can get your $300 to $1,000 because the damage is done anyway.
But it's the
we
thing,
might as
though.
well maximize the situation.
This is my last one. The cop tried to say I was in the wrong, but the cameras and stuff.
On my watch.
Because I was
He
picking
no
you.
blessing now.
I was picking her up late.
Oh no.
And
Drunk.
she asked me to pick her. I wasn't drunk. It was
drunk.
my brother's birthday.
So it was okay.
It was okay that I was
I was
drunk.
cool.
All right, so
He says Sagittarius are crazy because we're young,
Wild.
wild, and free. And he been saying all the young, wild, and free
You don't even
things.
know what sign I am.
she did. They told you. You told her.
Aries. Because an elephant never forgets.
Man, so all right, so you've really been killing it in this game. How would somebody actually set up a business behind it? Because obviously, hey, I like that business model, but how are you actually getting paid?
So the attorneys and the doctors that I work with, they basically pay me marketing fees for referring them to cases.
So not percentage of the
No.
of the
Because that's illegal.
why?
It is. Attorneys cannot split their fees. It's illegal.
You know some attorneys.
You can figure it out.
Marketing fees.
Okay, so they pay you. Do they pay you like a monthly retainer? Or they like give me this
Monthly
many.
retainer. Mm-hmm.
How many you think you work with right now?
How many, attorneys I work with?
Yes.
4.
Why 4 though?
So here's the thing. What I love about my business in my industry, which is like
Well, you making it one right now, so
yeah, I mean, it's an industry, but it's so, what's the word I'm looking for?
taboo, maybe not taboo.
Not even taboo. It's so underrated. It's so,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't even know the word. It's just so unique.
Unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. There we go.
It's just so unique.
Extraordinary.
Ooh, I
God
like that.
prepared me for it because God know I don't like dealing with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of God's favorites for real because the way he allowed this to just fall into my lap and the way that it works, it doesn't require a lot. So I just need a few strong attorneys in my network that pay accordingly. So you figure those out because you start with 8, you might start with 10, and then some of them trying to not pay you accordingly, or you've referred them to cases and now they're not paying the monthly retainer and things of that nature. So you dwindle down by default, but you only need the solid ones anyway.
Yeah. So how do you constantly keep getting the clients and the people that's actually in the incident? So like, how do you constantly keep getting those leads?
I'm constantly posting. I'm constantly recruiting, teaching people how to be, because I don't teach people how to start a referral service. I teach them how to be a referral specialist. So my whole job is just teaching people how to look for cases. So even if I don't find them personally, there's always somebody looking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Can I start this?
Huh?
Can I start this business?
No, but you can refer me cases.
Okay, I can start this business. Let me tell you something. I'm a good middleman. Look, first of all, I'm a dog. I am a dog.
No, I believe you.
I would sit
I just
down and I
wanna-
would call. I'm just. I got you. I really work. I got too much stuff.
Yeah, you already got the wholesaling.
Got a whole
the
podcast.
You
Hey, let me
got
tell you,
enough on your plate.
that's enough.
Let's stay in our lane.
As long as
Send
we,
me the referral.
as long as we can partner,
we can
good
partner.
to go.
Yes.
All right, that's all we need.
2024 is a year of more partnerships.
More partnerships. I
Yes.
love that because partnerships is how you really make the money.
No, yeah.
Guys,
So-
don't get in an accident and run. Stop.
And call me.
Yeah, even if
See
you
what
guys
happens.
just call me to ask questions, maybe I can't help you, maybe I can. But so that's another great thing I love about being an accident referral service. Because if you call a television attorney or a radio attorney, they ain't got time. Do you have a case or not?
So why you say they ain't got time? So what happens? Cause, I mean,
They don't have time because
if I
there's
call
20
somebody,
people calling every minute
so
to
let me
give
tell you
them money.
something. If I get in the car accident, 1-800-411-PAIN. I'm calling.
Okay,
them.
and if you call them and you say, I was rear-ended and you got a case, they're going to sign you up.
He
If-
drives off. He don't.
Exactly. If you call them and say, I drove off and I don't know, click.
Okay, but what I say, if I say,
But Bless
I
is
know
going
I
to
got.
say, what you say?
What happened? If
Hold up. Well, we can do this, then we can do that. I know you don't like that, but we can do this. Then you can win, and they can win, and everybody wins.
I need you to be my attorney then. See.
That's what I do.
'Cause I would call
And that's
you
what
and be
they're
like-
not going to do. You just lost with them. So even with my mom, she had a slip and fall, and she hired me because that's the right thing to do. And then she felt like we wasn't doing a good job. Okay, well, Mom, I personally specialize in speaking that talk in car accidents.
Right.
Slip or falls are unique situations because every situation is different. Car accidents, you got hit, let me help you. So I couldn't really answer her questions because that's not my strong suit. I had to pass her on to the case managers to let them answer the questions because that's what they do. And she thought it was moving slow and not giving her the best answer. So I told her, go hire whatever attorney you want to hire, ma'am. Do you? And that attorney told her, ma'am, I'm not doing all that work. We can't even take your case.
And that's how people be. That's how
Wait,
family
you got
members
fired
be.
by your mom?
No, my mom tried to fire me. Nobody would take her case. Now we about to get her $1 million.
Hold on, I was in an accident. But
Exactly.
Let me hold $1 million. 10,000. Is she paying you off of this?
It's my mama. I'm a win just because that's my mama. We
Either way, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I
it's
feel
nothing
you.
official. That's my mama.
I feel you.
Mike, she make $10,000 a day.
That's my goal.
Oh, that's the goal.
So how much? So how would you get these partnerships with these attorneys? I don't know why I ain't been asked that. How would you get those? Not me, the people. We talk.
Oh,
to
the people don't need a partnership with their attorney. That's not what I do, baby. Stick to the plan. The people need a partnership with me.
Yeah.
But say
We know
this.
how to get with the attorneys, Mike. You close a couple of deals and then they trust you. So they like, okay, you providing.
I'm not here to teach the people how to do this. I'm teaching the people how to.
I respect. I respect that so much
So
because you know what's crazy. You just only talking about your business. It's not necessarily like I'm not here to sell you a course about how I do what I do. No, but y'all can just send.
Actually, I do have a course on how to send me referrals. But
You know, I respect it. I
So
respect.
what's qualified as a referral? Just so I won't run next time.
any car accident, period. We
And
know
they
how
got
to.
wrong.
Any car accident,
Okay,
call
any,
me.
okay.
We're gonna figure it out. Like I just gave y'all the example. You might be at fault, right?
Yeah.
They called your insurance company and they're getting paid for their car. They're not worried about their bodily injury. You're gonna refer them. You're gonna be like, hey, I was in an accident. I was at fault.
Oh, let me refer y'all.
Let me refer Johnny. I actually hit Johnny, but I'm gonna go ahead and refer him to you because my insurance is going up
Oh,
regardless.
that's a play. That's a play.
So I might as well get this referral fee as well because he
Yeah.
already done made the call.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why every accident matters.
Every accident matters. So guess what? So look, she's not gonna really tell you how to go get the attorneys.
That's not what I do.
That's not what she do. But the thing is, she gonna tell you how you can make some money with her.
I'm just here to help
With
y'all get
her.
some money with me.
With her. So guys, you got.
Guess what my course is called? Get money with accident referrals. I'm all about getting some money.
I know the episode is fire. I get it. But we have to make sure that you get your taxes in this tax season. So why not get them done by the best in the game, KDP Tax Services? I mean, they're going crazy right now. $7,000 cash advances starting January 2nd. Guess what? That's upon approval, though. But also, they're in all 50 states, and it's virtual, so you ain't got to worry about leaving the comfort of your home. They also going crazy with the referrals. So you want to make a little cash? I know you do. I like to. So go ahead, hit them up, get the referrals as well. And also, they do tax preparation, especially for the self-employed. Guys, I know you hate doing bookkeeping. I know you hate doing all that stuff. So to keep all that stuff and get your taxes prepped, go ahead and hit up KDP Tax Services right now. They're going crazy. BJ, I mean, what you got to say about them?
Guys, don't delay. Get your taxes done today. And why not from the best tax specialist in America, guys?
The best in the game.
Y'all can follow her on Instagram and Facebook at KDP_tax services. She even has a website, guys, that you guys can go to. It's kdptaxservices.com. And her phone number, hit her up, guys. Her phone number is 910-704-3253. Don't delay. Get your taxes done today.
Let's do it.
So we already know how you get attorneys, guys. You just do good business a couple of times, and then it's like, okay, they don't have...
It's harder than that, but you know.
And if you're a dog, you gonna call. I believe in cold calling like a bitch.
I mean, yeah, you can.
And you can do it. You can try all that.
Yeah.
But that ain't the point of the thing. The point of it is make sure you guys are not hitting and running.
Are y'all calling Ken Nugent asking him how do you do whatever? Y'all just send the cases. I'm Ken Nugent. Send me the cases.
And this is something. This is like you're only like this is what you do full time.
You don't have a business. You don't have a job or nothing.
I'm the owner.
I'm saying, so you don't do nothing else.
No, this is what
That's
I
what
do.
she does full time.
Yeah.
So you gotta make it. Let's go and say it. I heard David say something about you making $1 million. So I'm like, I gotta hear this.
This is my $1 million year. Yeah.
The Bentley B guy.
This year?
This year.
That we're on.
You
made it. You made what?
$1 million.
So you already made it, or you projected it?
I've already made it for 2023.
Give me some.
Yes.
She basically got, in our business, people that drive for dollars and, hey, bro, just send me houses, bro.
Send them to me.
I'm going to stop teaching people how to do wholesaling. I'm just going to be like, hey, bro, y'all just send me
Bring them to
houses.
me. Bring me the
houses,
deals.
bro.
It's time for something new, y'all. We're tired
Of course,
of the
oh my
same
God.
old thing on Instagram. I don't got nothing to teach y'all about all of that. I got some money to help you make.
So when did you get the Bentley B?
Oh, I got the Bentley in August.
In August? Mm-hmm. No, so you knew you was on pace.
Yeah.
She knew it already. So I have that. First of all, you're Bentley. Boom. Forget it. We're going to Brandon.
Hold on, time.
So what's up, Tom? What?
The Bentley B is on the smaller side. Because can I tell the people?
Yeah. Because we're big on Brandon. Because you're really good at Brandon at this point. So yeah, let's talk about it.
So the Bentley, I wanted a brand new Bentley, like brand new 2023 convertible Bentley. But I've been driving a Jeep for the last 8 years. So you can't jump from a Jeep to a brand new Bentley. Oh, wow.
Oh wow, I said wow.
Yeah, you gotta have enough luxury car credit.
It's like I ain't never heard it. That's like almost been like, well, I guess
the financing company is not going to give you $200,000 on a car when your last car was $58,000.
Wow.
You got to get somewhere in the middle.
But y'all heard. First of all, 8 years. She didn't say, "Oh, I just jumped."
I'm sorry, 5 years I had the Jeep.
Five years, but you gotta be patient. You don't have to jump from car to car and think that you gotta rush to get this stuff that you see people on Instagram got. She said 5 years. She drove a
But
Jeep.
you know what is amazing about that Jeep? So the Jeep, whenever I go somewhere like Chick-fil-A or whatever, just in passing, the young people are inspired.
They love Jeeps. They love Jeeps.
People tell me in that Jeep, people told me all the time that was their dream car.
Yeah, most
I'm
all
like,
the
are
time.
you serious?
Are you nuts?
Are you nuts? But the Bentley is my dream car.
She was like, I already did 4 or 5 years, so hey,
Time to move on.
graduated.
So back to the how much? So you got they wouldn't let you get the 2023, and I get it. That's cool.
Yeah. So I had to get an older model. So I spent $150,000 on that car.
That's actually not too bad. I think the car that I want next is I want a Corvette, a C8. No, so I'm like, yeah, that's like 180, 200.
But they said drive this for a year, make your payments on time, then come back and get what you want.
So is it leased or is like on a note?
I'm purchasing it. It's a note.
You purchasing it? Yeah.
And I'm gonna trade it in.
I'm big on. I think I'm pay my car off I got now. I'm like, I'm gonna get a lease. Everything else I get is gonna be a lease.
I think I'm gonna go
Because when I guess when you driving these cars, like, bro, I always want the newest one. So it's like I would just lease it.
It was something with the financing that I couldn't get the lease.
Okay, it's fine.
But they was just like, drive this for a year.
The fact that you
and
got
then
that
you'll
is
be
enough.
fine.
Look. We not discredit the fact
Oh yeah,
that you got
I don't care if you did. I'm proud of me.
The fact that you got the Bentley is crazy. Is amazing. And guys, you gotta understand. You guys can do the same thing as long as you just go put the work in.
That's
right?
it.
And it didn't happen overnight. And I'm happy that she came on and say I've been 15 years because it's not like, oh, I just started doing this last year and I made $1 million and I got the Lambo that I wanted. She's like, man, I've been working 15 years. I had a Jeep.
But 15 years ago, $1,000 a week was good money for me.
Oh, great.
You know what I'm saying?
$1,000 a week is
every year my needs got bigger.
Yeah.
So when I was 22, I was saying I was going to be a millionaire by 30 anyway. It took a little longer. I'm still in my 30s, but I always knew it was coming. But I was looking at David's a post from him on the way here. And the average millionaire usually, I thought it was 40, but
50?
he was saying it's 57.
57. It's 57. I was just listening to the episode.
I thought it was 40.
It's 57.
But it's 57.
So what was different about this year that like you were?
I've always been close. For the last couple of years, I've been close, but this was the year that I hit it.
Man, that is so hard. So how is that feeling when you reach? 'Cause I know a lot of people get this thing of when they hit it, they feel like they hit some achievement. But I know a lot of people that hit achievements and feel like, dang, bro, that shit, it don't even feel like I hit it. Did you feel that way? I know you probably felt like, oh, I hit $1 million, but it was like, how did you feel? Like, what was that feeling?
It's the feeling. You know what's crazy? It's like the million hit, but so many other things hit at the same time.
Okay.
Like the Bentley hit. I purchased my first house. That hit. I was it's just been so many hits happening, man. I'm just really.
Where you got a house at?
In Savannah.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's like investment property?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you went from like probably like 5,000 and 10,000 to 100,000. Like how was like that transition?
The progression, yeah.
Like
So-
progression, especially to like the 100,000 to like the multi 6 figures.
I didn't even realize it, y'all. So I just wrote this ebook called 6 Steps That Elevated My Business to help me reach 6 figures. Because when you're an entrepreneur, you're just working in your business.
Yep.
I'm not paying attention to numbers. I'm just glad I got money coming in. Yeah. So what gets measured. So I'm in my ebook, one of the steps is knowing your numbers. So you can make projections. So you can be like, okay, I made $250,000 last year. I need to make $300,000 or $350,000 next year. And then another thing, I've cracked the code on making money. My problem now is cracking the code on making my money work for me more intelligently. Because I'm the first generation millionaire in my family. So therefore, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes with this money. I ain't never seen money before. My family ain't never seen money before.
But you know that, so.
I know that. So that's why I'm like, you know what? This year we got to get an investment property. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the process of getting the Bentley before the investment property. And I said, that's stupid. So I ended up getting the Bentley in the house in the same week, only because I was checking myself on the nigga moves I was making.
I could have, you would have hit me up, bro. I would have got you. I would have got you a house, bro.
I need more. Oh,
I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, I'm about to get a lot of funding, and I'm ready to buy up all the property.
So when was the point like your family realized you were like making this type of money?
And how was that going for you?
I don't really let them know.
Do they still ask you for money?
I'm the same OG. People on Instagram are asking me for money.
Let me tell people on Instagram, or like family.
I mean, you know what? Technically, I get there. It's not really family. It's more friends that's probably been around and saw the progression, and they are asking me for money.
Let me tell you, I literally just literally before this podcast started, saw a message somebody, I could say it because they ain't dropping right now today. So I'm like, my family, like, hey, bro, I know you just help, boom, boom, spent this much for somebody else, but I need some too. I'm like, I don't know about that one,
I just really had a hard conversation on the way here. And I will tell you this, the more money I'm making, the more I'm able to stand 10 toes down on what it is I want.
I think I'm the same way too, yeah.
I'm no longer folding and shrinking and trying to belong. I'm her. You gonna get with my program or there is no program. Yeah. And that's just where we at now. And I had this situation recently, a couple of months ago. This girl that has been working for me. Well, the company that I used to work for, I hired her there. Mm-hmm. And then when I left there, she came and worked for me. And then the pandemic happened and we stopped working together. We had a bad conversation then. For an example, we had a conversation. She was my right-hand man. And we had other teammates in the office, and I wanted her to help me out with training. I told her once she started to help me out with training and I see how it went, I was going to give her a raise. That's how it works. Nobody just gives you a raise.
Yeah, for sure. You don't just
earn the raise. So anyway, she wasn't doing a good job. And I said something to her along the lines of, I'm the queen and you're the princess. She took it that I was belittling her. I was telling her she was my second in command.
Perspective. I get it though, but you gotta understand people got different
I said all of that to say our perspective has always been a little off. So I wrote her off then, and then time passes, and I have a compassionate heart, and she's like, do you have any spare work around that I can do? And I'm like, okay, sure. Because I could use the help, and you know what you're doing. Yeah. So long story short, she needed to borrow some money. And my flesh, because I'm very spiritual, wanted to say no. My spirit, hell no.
That's it. You can say it. Is it?
My spirit was like, let her have it.
Okay.
I'm like, Jesus, is this you? Are you God? Is this? Am I hearing things? What is going on?
My ear. Hold on. I want to hear you.
So a couple of days went by. I said, well, I'm gonna see what she can do in a couple of days. If she can't make it shake, I got a number in my heart that God is basically telling me I'm gonna do. A couple of days go by. She tell me, I got some money up. I need this much left. Guess what? It was the same damn number I had in my head.
Come on. And that's how you know stuff divine. Because sometimes that happens to me all the time. I'm like,
it was the same number, yo.
Because I literally account. Like, anytime I get some money, I literally just take 10% and just put it away. And it used to be for giving back to like homeless people and stuff. But I was like, this is account for just giving family, homeless, whatever it is.
Just,
because
this all I got.
Giving. This is 10% of whatever I make.
That's it.
It's not mine, belong to God, and obviously it's for y'all.
It's for y'all. I love that. I want to take that.
Take it.
I'm gonna. Take
I literally tell people that
because I'm big on that too. Like my tithing is not in church. My tithing is whoever needs.
And that's why I take my 10%.
But I'm not as specific as that. So I'm gonna take that and run with it.
And that's why I took my 10%. That's why I'm like, all right, cool. And then if that account run out,
you ran out.
I ran out first of all, and you're not getting anything else.
So when I lent her the money, life just started taking off, like in a positive way. But she was a hater on the inside for real.
Of course.
So what ended up happening was we made an agreement that she would work it off and pay me off as she could. She wasn't paying me a dime. I'm like, yo, it's been weeks. Send me something. And she was like, well, I want to work it off. I'm like, well, I'm in Savannah. You can't work it off. So it's been weeks. You ain't got $25 you can send me? Like, I ain't trying to bust your balls, but you got to do something, ma'am.
Yeah.
Then she turned around and said, well, if I knew I was going to have to work it off, if I knew I was going to have to pay you, I would have never took the money. I'm like, first of all, you called me, and I'm not even your friend for real. Why you didn't call your friends?
Yeah.
Why you didn't call your family?
Yeah.
And also, that's a lie because the first $100 you paid me back, you paid me back. The next $300 you paid me back, you worked it off. And you changed the price on me. I normally paid her $15 an hour. I sent her just an itemization just to let her know where we were so we can all be on the same page. She said the numbers was wrong. I was charging you $25 an hour. I'm like, when you was going to tell me? I'm helping you out and you just going to up the price?
$25 an hour?
But I'm going to wrap this up because we're not going to keep this about her.
Yeah.
So long story short, y'all, the reason why God made me give her that money is because if I hadn't given her the money, she would still be coming around me with that hate in her heart. And that jealousy that wasn't just apparent. Like the money exposed the truth. And now I done been on $1 million worth of game. I done been on social proof. I done got my Bentley. I done bought a house. Like my trajectory of where I'm going, she can't be around me. I paid her off. God was making me pay her off so that she could not even
Say
feel
that, yeah.
comfortable with saying, she can't say nothing to me now. She
can't say-
robbed me.
yeah.
She literally has robbed me. So she can't even call me about working it off, paying it off. She has no access to me. That is why God told me to give her the money, to block the access.
And
I had to be an obedient servant to listen. That's why I'm blessed.
Yeah.
That's when that man told me I'm gonna help you make more money that you ever made in your life. It worked because I listened. I'm tuned in. And that is the missing piece for a lot of you guys. Even in my course, it's a lot about just being a believer. Because when you believe, you receive. A lot of us are believing poverty. We're saying we want wealth, but your true desire in your heart is poverty. All you see every day is poverty. Your friends, poverty.
Yeah.
Instagram, poverty. And you're claiming out of your mouth you want this, but God knows, you know, your subconscious knows the truth. You cannot trick that.
Oh my goodness, that was just so deep. That was just so deep, and you guys.
And once you know what you want for real,
oh my goodness, yeah.
which has been this last quarter for me, I've been getting everything because I've gotten so clear. I blocked out everybody and just went in on me, and it's been up ever since.
Man, that is
It's always been up, but it's been up more than usual.
This usual, and you know when they say, you know, once you write your vision down, make it clear.
Listen, God had been telling me.
The Bible is in there.
I'm so glad you said that because I'm a workaholic. But faith without work is dead. But listen, I've been doing the work. I've been doing it off of my own strength. And I'm very faithful and very spiritual as well. But God had just been telling me, just give me a few minutes in the morning. Just like write it down. Like do your affirmations. Like give me intentionalness. Like I know you prayed, but it was so generic.
Yeah,
like
right.
be like give me me. Give me what I deserve.
Oh.
And I've been doing that. And again, that's the secret sauce, y'all. It's been up.
It's been up.
It's been up.
Oh my goodness. So I mean, you say you've been blocking everything off. Like, how? I mean, do you? Because it's really hard to do that. Like, especially
It's not hard. You just got to decide.
Yeah, decide. Are you with anybody or something like that? That you're able to block off, or it's like.
Cause we know business is up, so we're trying to see like it's
There's
every
so-
other.
So it's
Because it's hard. First of all, if you
coming
got somebody,
together.
it's hard to break some. It's hard to block somebody off.
No, it's coming together, y'all. So at the beginning of the year, oh, this is good.
I know, yeah.
This is so good because it is a bottle is right here.
Sound amazing.
So I don't fall for guys very often.
Okay.
Like you gotta come with it, like for me to feel something in general like that. And this guy right here had me feeling something. And it was just, but it wasn't going anywhere. It was just a dead end. And I wanted so badly for it to work. I knew he had a lot of misery going on, and I wanted to be his light because I'm the light.
You are the light.
I am the light. And I think even my assignment was for me to be the light for him. But he was so dark, he couldn't receive it. And he was so powerful that his darkness started taking over me. And that's hard to do. Like, I'm usually very 10 toes down in my light. You got to be really strong for your darkness to come over me.
Yeah.
I started drinking a bottle of liquor a day. I was so gone in the brain. One was like, why doesn't he like me like
It's
that?
toxic, yeah.
And another one was like, why am I? It was just a lot. But the devil knows how to attack you as well. So when the devil sees you winning and he knows you're not affected by like drugs and sex and alcohol and the big problems, he got to figure out how to get to you. He used that guy. And it had my mind jacked up. And I'm like, this ain't even me for real. Like, this ain't even it. And so I got my life together.
Gotta do that. Gotta
So
do that.
he wasn't a fire sign.
So wait, no,
I
listen,
think he's a water sign.
But listen though, so you still mess with that guy?
Let me finish.
Yeah, I was gonna let you finish. I'm like, wait, so I just thought you.
Cold turkey. Well, he stopped talking to me cold turkey.
Okay.
Like cold turkey. So, and then I stopped because of him stopping to talk to me cold turkey. There was a few guys around. I stopped talking to them cold turkey. Valentine's Day had came up and nobody had bought me a gift. I'm like, what y'all niggas doing?
Fuck you.
What the fuck?
Fuck you. what am I even talking to you?
Facts.
You can't even buy me a Valentine's.
Refresh.
Reload the page.
Big B, you can't buy me.
The big B,
Like it didn't
big
cross
blessing.
your brain that you
Was
need
you
to take.
Big B back then?
Big
Been
blessing.
Big B, but
Ben.
it's a bigger B now. But I've been Big B.
Right.
So yeah, so I just cut everybody off, and I'm saying all of that to say, y'all, this. Damn, I hope he don't watch this podcast.
So you cut everybody off now?
Oh, no, some of them back on.
Okay, but him
Specifically,
you cut
has
off.
called me. So this was like March. This was like February, March.
Okay.
Recently, I have gotten a call, and shit is not good for him right now. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Oh, you found somebody else?
No. I'm single.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm single.
How is it being single? First of all, how is it being?
Real quick.
Go ahead,
Real
girl.
quick.
I'm sorry, girl. My
No, you're
bad.
fine. I'm sorry. This your podcast.
No, this you. Go ahead. Let me know what you gotta say.
Yes, but it's not up for him. And I said all that to say that I would have been caught up in the foolishness that he got going on right now. It was nothing but God that I really got my mind right and separated myself from that. But the tip I did give him when he called me back, I said, if you are that strong on the dark side, that you were able to move me the way you moved me, once you flip that switch and decide to be the light, you're going to be just as strong on the light side. You came in contact with me because God wanted me to show you the light, that you have it within you. You need to flip the switch because you're going to solve these surface problems that you got going on. But until you flip that switch to the light, all of this shit is coming back. And God knew what he was doing with me. I couldn't stick around that darkness. I had to get it together. So yeah, I'm single. Now what's up?
She said, so the thing is though, what she just said was very deep because that should resonate with a lot of you all that's watching, right? So if you feel like you've been down and you've been depressed and you on that side, just imagine how happy
you will be when you flip that switch.
Just flip the switch.
Just flip the
it's
switch.
a choice.
It's a choice.
It's literally a choice.
They both are hard.
They both
work
are
hard to be happy.
It's you. That's a big one. You literally have to work hard to be happy. You know that?
Yes.
Because it's about happy. First of all, happy comes from the word. It's about what happens. That's why you're happy. It's conditional. So you got to work hard to make the things happen that you need to be happy.
And that means cutting off people and things that are making you unhappy. He was making me unhappy, literally. You got to go.
Dang. So how is it just being able to be a high value? I guess people thought it was wrong. High value, but you are a high value woman.
I was born that way though. It didn't take the money to make me that.
For sure. And how is it dating as a high value woman, right? How is that?
It was horrible when I had low value.
Oh no! Why is it necessarily horrible though? Like, why is that horrible?
You know what? This is why I find it to be horrible.
Yeah.
I'm a solutionist. I like results. I don't like my time wasted. So dating is a lot of figuring it out, which is business too. But even with business, at least I usually, even before I was the millionaire, I was still making money. I was still winning.
Yeah.
You could be losing with these jokers. Like I done went out with you and it's going nowhere. That's a waste of my time altogether, all the way around.
Is it
add something, but I don't want to add.
No, add it.
Okay, BJ looked at me like, hold on, wait, you sure?
You ever thought about being a sugar mama?
Hell no.
Why not?
I'm talking to you.
Why not? No, this is a question. This is a question though, because obviously that means it's a younger individual. So why
No,
not?
sugar mama don't mean younger. That's a cougar.
All right, so
Sugar mama mean any age and I'm paying.
No, not any age. A younger person. That's what I mean by sugar. That's what I mean somebody that's older.
Okay.
So
A sugar really means someone that's getting to it. Like they got money for it.
but you can't. I ain't gonna lie. Don't take it.
Somebody
Don't support it. But I say if it's a young guy that seems like he may be on it, and it's like I could just.
Nah, that ain't my ministry.
That ain't your ministry. Why not? Why is that not your ministry?
Like I told you off the show, I'm not looking because he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So he's looking for me. So, but I'm wanting the energy of one that is on my level. Like I don't want, if he has more, fine, but I need you to just be able to do what I'm able to do for me.
Oh, like she said, she wants a power couple.
Okay.
Yeah, I want a power couple. I'm not
somebody like equate.
I would
or
rather be
better.
single for the rest of my life than be a sugar mama.
Yeah, she don't want to like.
I want
somebody.
to
She
be
wanna-
a power
That just took.
couple.
Wait. You answered my question that I had. Because,
I'm a loner.
Yeah.
I'm used to being alone. I'm okay with being alone. I have friends that are very pressed on men. I'm not pressed on men. I want love and companionship, power, a vibe. Like I want a me in a man.
I got you. And
And that ain't no sugar mama.
So you pretty much answered my question, I guess, because it's like, all right, cool. Is it a type of, because obviously the person that said he was powerful, was he powerful in business as well?
Who?
The guy that you used to talk to that was
Which one?
dark.
Oh, it appeared to be.
No, not it appeared to. So
What you mean? It appeared to be.
It appeared to be.
you know what that mean? That mean
It was a fugazi.
a lot of.
It was
what's
Instagrammy.
Which most people are right now. I mean, it's so many people out here that
I
just
didn't see it
Instagram.
coming. I ain't see it coming, but yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's crazy because now is there like a specific? I mean, you answered the question. You said you got to be able to do for me at least what I do for me. So tell you how much you need to make $1 million.
I mean, but I've been doing for me before the $1 million.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily. I'm trying to see if maybe somebody wants to.
So I don't have a number. There's no number for me, guys. I like ambition. So he could be. So I had my ex. I got a podcast I just started. It's not released yet. So the guy that I was telling you guys about earlier that told me I'm gonna help you make more money than we ever made in your life. We ran up a bag, created a business. I had him on my podcast, and I said when we met, how much? He's a multimillionaire now. I just got $1 million. He's a multimillionaire. And so I said, how much money do you think you had in your pocket when you stopped me that day? Like when I met you? He said $5,000 possibly.
Oh my goodness, this is just amazing. This
Like,
is powerful.
real spiritual?
Oh yeah.
He was spiritual.
Yeah.
This
His
is-
spirituality. So that's what be drawn. I'm very big on energy. So even though his energy was on the dark side, it was a big energy. I'm drawn to big energy. So that lesson taught me we gotta hone in on the energy though.
Right.
Like, we gotta make sure the energy's on the light side. Because because energy is energy and energy don't lie. That energy had drew me in. It was a bit it drew me in so much. Him and my ex had their birthdays was one day apart.
Dang. So obviously you're very spiritual, but you do believe in like a lot of sun stuff. And I don't be too much deep into that. I'm like,
Well, God made the stars. God made the energy. All of this is real.
So you think like all the stuff about like zodiac signs and stuff like that. You think that's true?
I think there's always an exception to the rule, but I think overall it's true.
Cause let me give you this example. So it's like, okay, so to a certain extent, I don't read the Bible that much. I read the Bible every day. Like I read a verse or something every day, but I don't like know it off the back of my head. So if we're supposed to be made
Same.
in God's image or Jesus' image, why are we comparing ourselves to like a zodiac sign or like something in that nature? That's basically
Because those are other images.
because
Right.
that's not like we're supposed to like mold ourselves in like God's image or Jesus' image. So like, why are we comparing ourselves to like a zodiac sign?
I don't think, and I'm not the end all
Yeah,
be
yeah.
all pastor,
For sure.
but we're not supposed to worship other idols, right? So we do know that every year there's going to be a spring, there's going to be a summer, there's going to be a fall, there's going to be a winter. We just know those are the attributes of the way the world turns. Those are just the attributes of a Sagittarius, that you're usually this, you're usually that, you're usually this, you're usually that. Like for an example, I think Sagittarius we like to ghost people.
Y'all can't stick to one person.
So if I know that,
It's a fucking fact.
if I'm made in the image of God, I have to realize as a Sag, maybe I have an attribute of wanting to ghost people. But as a woman of God, it would be better if I explained to the person why I'm not talking to you no more.
Okay.
So I feel like it's just a characteristic that of similarities that these signs have, but I don't believe they're the end all be all. And I think some of the traits could be toxic, and you might want to change those traits. So today, instead of ghosting somebody, I realize the Sagittarius in me wants to ghost this person, but the growth in me has to tell the person the truth.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what we do in business.
I don't get ghosted. I'm a dog.
You married? Who ghosting you?
But back in the day,
Oh, okay.
before I got married.
Gotcha. How long you been married?
Well, before I got in a relationship. I've been married for like
Oh my
a couple of months.
You better get divorced tomorrow.
A couple months. No, it's been since March.
Okay.
24th.
So not quite a year yet. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
How long
But-
y'all been together?
3-4 years.
Okay.
Haven't talked to nobody.
How did you know
haven't
she was the
texted nobody.
one?
Because it was a thing of just being able to see that somebody was just opposite of
You paying
me.
attention?
I've been listening.
What are you doing?
I got a
This your
situation-
podcast.
I got a situation going on.
Man, you better tell her you working.
I just got a fucking.
All right, we get it.
Focus.
All right, so,
fine.
so
Young, wild, and free.
so pretty much I just know, it's like I just know that. So what attracted me most was, first of all, she was trying to do different businesses. I already was doing business. I was 19 years old at that point. 19,
How old are
20,
you?
23.
Oh, how old are you?
I was and I was doing business time and I'm doing good. I'm like, all right,
So
cool.
young.
So I was like, oh, she's trying to do business stuff. I'm like, all right, cool, boom. Hit her up, boom. Talking to her. She moved in after the third day. She moved to
That's
the
what I'm talking about, Sagittarius.
Like she ain't play no games. Like
Get it.
gotta leave, right? Then I was like, all right, cool, boom. He go she was trying to do business. I'm like, all right, boom, I give you a couple dollars. Order your headbands, whatever you want to sell. Go ahead. Here goes some money. Boom. Then we completely opposite, which I feel like that's good for me, which is good balance, right? It's just like, all right, cool, it's balance. All right, she want to have fun, but she also trying to work and get some business, get her business going and stuff. What she ended up
I'm
doing.
the epitome of fun and business.
She eventually started.
Yeah.
Eventually got into the tattoos, and she's going crazy with tattoos.
Okay.
Like she's going crazy with tattoos. So then I'm like, all right, cool. So we figured out what she want to do. We got that going. Now we got that going, but then it's like, all right, you the opposite of me, so you're gonna be able to balance because I'm like, me personally, I wouldn't go out. I'd just be locked in all 24.
I'm glad I asked you this question. It's making more sense. Keep going.
I would be locked in 24/7.
You're young. You gotta enjoy these days.
I'd be grinding though.
I know.
And I'm like, I want to just, and you know, it's I guess if you want to go off of tours, it's like I'm just more of a, I'm like headstrong. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm doing. Nobody can stop me.
I
Nobody can
understand.
get me off that shit. Like you can't stop me, but it's
Which
like
is very similar to my guy that I'm in love with right now.
like you can't stop me. What I'm doing, what I'm doing, and then it's kind of like now that's where you know
yours.
that's where the issues can come in there because it's just like, but I want to have fun. Well, I get you, but at the same time, I'm trying to build a legacy.
But you are building a relationship.
And you have to. And it's important.
It's compromise.
It is compromise.
You guys are young. She wants to have some fun.
And that's the point. That's
you
why.
gotta figure out how to have some fun.
That's why I was here.
And you also deserve some fun.
Is that and I you know that's why and that's one of the reasons why I was here. And it's like Cancun, whatever it is, best suite they got. Let's do it. Boom. 'Cause I'm like, all right, cool. First I was thinking about, I don't want to do this for you, but I'm like, you know what? I feel like I deserve it. And I feel like, you know what? You do want to do this because ultimately, like you said, a Sagittarius, just people, period. I don't even forget the sign. Just people, period. It's like, all right, bro, if I'm not getting it from you,
But definitely a Sagittarius.
definitely.
But I
a
don't get it
Sagittarius.
because I guess back on the sign thing.
If I'm not getting it from you,
like,
but not me personally, but I mean, just definitely, let's go back to the signs. Forget it.
nah,
Definitely
but
with a
with the
Sagittarius.
signs though, like, cause my girl, me and her are both Aries.
Okay.
But she's like a March Aries or whatever that means.
Okay.
But like she like to go out, but like she don't really care to go out.
Okay.
Like, she's in school.
What about you?
She
You like to
work.
go out or don't care to go out?
I don't care.
So
I
y'all the
stay in
same?
house. I like to save money.
Okay.
So I stay in the house. So we basically like in the same in that nature, like going out and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I guess we both Aries, so it's like we both on the same.
So here's the
frequency
thing. Some
type of
people
thing.
like opposites. Some people like similarities.
Yeah, because we're
But
both
I
like
think,
similar.
like
We're
I
both,
said,
like,
I think it's healthy just to have have similarities. Honestly, like even though say opposite attract, which it does.
It does. But
And-
it's always an exception to rules.
And first of all, I would like to say, when you decide to be in something, first of all, I'm just one of the guys like offer just commitment alone. I'm like, bro, I decide to do something, I'm doing it. That's it. So if I decide to be with you for life, that's what we're doing. Yeah, we're doing it, right? Because most problems that people go through, you can work through it. You just choose. You have to choose what you want to deal with, right? Because at the beginning, and I tell anybody this right now, since I've been married or whatever, I just be like, look, whatever that red
Man,
flag,
he tripping.
What I'm doing?
yawning,
Yawning?
whatever.
I peeped, so I was like, he talking about that number.
Whatever, and people ask me like, you know, they ask me about it. I was like, well, you know what, I don't know anything about it honestly, but I can tell you, if it's a red flag at the beginning, my mama told me this a long time. If it's a red flag at the beginning, it's gonna stay a red flag. It's just gonna get brighter. Everybody got red flags.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure you find that red flag that you want to deal with.
Yeah.
Because you gon' deal with it. And I feel like my red flag was at the beginning. I always been working. I always been like that. So so now she's like, dang, bro, you still working? I'm like, girl, I've been this. So now all of you can't tell me just change all of a sudden. I got to work on it because it's compromise, like you said. But at the same time, and she had her little red flag, and it's still going on now. But I'm like, I chose to deal with this.
Okay, I love that. I love everything you said. I think what would be healthy for you is to imagine your fun time on your schedule as part of your job.
And that's what I got. And that's what Marcus was really just telling us. Because first of all, y'all completely different. Let me tell you something. He like, schedule this, everything. Schedule.
You basically put that in your schedule.
I did. Like, but you know what?
This is our time together. That's
like
schedule.
That.
She doesn't like that?
Because why I gotta be part of the schedule? We need to be spontaneous.
No,
I can't tell her
you
that.
You can't tell her.
I can't tell.
I figured that out. But my Taurus friend, I'm going through the same goddamn thing.
I figured that out too. I can't tell.
He comes to Atlanta on business.
Yeah.
And tells me he gonna see me while he's here on business. My Taurus brother.
My Taurus brother.
Don't talk to me that way. Even if that's the case, you got to be. I'm not busting his balls yet.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I can't do that. But eventually, because he's not my boyfriend, so I can't bust him anyway. But I like him a lot. Eventually, I have to tell him, I'm learning him now. So I'm just letting him be himself, just soaking it all up, just hearing him out. Yeah. Putting it all here, right? Then, step 2 is going to be, I heard you loud and clear. And I'm already going to know that whenever he's probably coming to Atlanta, that he's coming on business and he's going to see me as a secondary situation, right?
Yep.
That's going to be in the back of my head. But what I need...
No, my wife first. But yeah.
I feel you. But what would help him and help you, Taurus brothers, who are similar, by default, under God's creation, that he should say to me, I'm coming to Atlanta to see you.
If I was him, I'd be like, I'm coming to Atlanta to see you, and then it's like some other stuff.
No, period.
Oh, period.
You handle your business on Thursday or whatever day, you schedule it accordingly. On Thursday, your business meetings or whatever the case may be, done. Friday, Saturday, I'm coming to see you. Or you can even say, I'm coming to see you, but I do need to step out for about a few hours to handle some business, but I'm coming to see you.
And this is true for Sagittarius.
The point I'm trying to make is, it really should be true for anybody.
For everybody,
what I'm asking for is not a lot. I just want to feel like I'm the priority. As your queen, don't I deserve that? Whether I'm a Sag or not? Like, y'all don't want to be a Sag? Y'all want to just be generic? So I'm saying you're still getting the same thing. You're still handling your business. I'm getting what I want, feeling like the priority. So we just got to figure out how to communicate it, understanding our partners. And because you guys are the men, it's a little bit more your responsibility to figure it out a little bit more than us.
Yeah.
Because once you figure it out for us, we're going to naturally give you everything you want and more. Because we like, damn, he's tuned in, he's listening. But you're not even losing out on nothing. So she don't need to know about your schedule. You don't need to tell her every Friday I'm taking you bowling at 8:00. You know what I'm saying?
That's me for sure.
You can't do that. You're gonna lose.
I know.
Even in your schedule, you gotta strategically schedule. Wednesday this week. Next week is Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Week is Saturday. Because now she can't read you.
Yeah.
And now it feels spontaneous to her. But you're still the man, you're still in control, and you're still leading. And you know exactly what you're doing.
She just helped me.
I
just remember something. Because my girl, I guess she likes to like celebrate the anniversary of us getting together like every 3 months. So I think that's coming up. So you just helped me remember that.
Now I know I before she even told me, it's like this like confirmation. But I already had came up with that because she told me that like, bro, like.
We tell y'all, just listen.
I can't be on it like you. Okay, we do stuff every Friday. You'll spend money on me, but it's not about that. It's about I don't like doing stuff on the schedule. Like, just I want to be spontaneous. I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, I am a schedule-oriented man, and I am big in personal development. So guess what? All these people.
Yeah, I feel like my girl wouldn't care if it was like on the schedule. Like, okay, if we go out every Friday, she wouldn't care. Like, she'll just hit me with like stuff like, oh, you haven't bought me flowers in like 2-3 weeks.
But the thing is, though, you know, it's crazy.
Don't care if it's like if we go out every Friday, she wouldn't care.
Yeah.
It is our
but if you don't do what the woman say, I'm telling you, like for sure, like bro.
Life is easy. Do what the woman say.
Do what they say, cause if you don't,
Why you skipping weeks on her flowers and you know she like flowers?
Cause we get the nice flowers. We don't get like.
Why you
Kroger
skipping
flowers.
weeks?
You can't get them flowers every week.
Okay, so why you don't? So give her the coca flowers every other week. Get her the good ones the other week.
Okay.
yeah, for sure. And it's just like
If you know what she like, that's too easy.
Yeah.
that's too easy.
It's too easy.
See, me a little difficult.
So y'all be making us seem like we're difficult. We're not difficult. Just
No
give,
cap.
just give us what we want.
No cap, but females, y'all just extremely y'all think extremely emotionally. Men think extremely logically.
So that's why she's telling you. So you ain't got to think. I told you what I want. You ain't got to think. You ain't got to figure it out. Give me what I want.
He talking about his girl basically talking about something. Be spontaneous. Like do it.
But I'm like, all right, listen.
That's a little different.
I'm logical, right? So I'm like, all right, cool.
You
but I have
chose
this
a
schedule.
spontaneous girl.
I did. That's what I'm saying. Whatever goes on wrong, I always look at myself before I look at them, right? Because a lot of people are like, oh, why are you doing that? You probably like, oh, brother, she don't deserve all that. But I'm like, well, the only reason that happened or whatever happened was because of me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, whatever it was because of me. And that's how I look at everything. So I'm like, all right, cool.
What
so
does Zig Ziglar say? Because you love self-help development. So do I. You give enough people what they want, you get what you want.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just got to use your self-help reverse psychology and make it work.
Maybe Will Smith should have did that, huh? Because obviously Jada ain't getting what she wants.
Now,
huh?
Will Smith just should have left Jada ass a long time
Yeah,
ago.
Why you say that?
Bro, she's
not worthy.
She's not worthy? Why you feel like she's not worthy? 'Cause I feel like she might just be the reason. I guess she might be the reason why.
The reason why what?
That all his problems.
You know, I admire Will. I just wish Will had a different lady that admired him.
And it's like when you look at like men like that, it's like you could easily go find a lady that like admires you and loves you, and it's like, okay, no, you choose a Jada Pinkett.
But that's what, and you know, it be
I
so.
wouldn't say it's
And it's
easy.
like-
You can't help who you
but
love.
like, you gotta think, bro. It's probably millions of females that would probably like worship Will Smith if they were. If they were his
So
wife.
here's the thing, guys.
And then it's like, okay, you gonna pick a Jada Pinkett that's like, you're not enough.
Let me pull up. Go ahead.
Pull up. Let me and y'all, it's, you know what I'm learning? Because I'm 37. I'm old. Y'all are young. But a lot of times, guys, on the surface of things, you'll be like, any woman would be happy to be with Will Smith. And that's probably actually very, very true. Like that's not false.
Like no
The,
cap.
the problem is that Will Smith has trauma. I don't know what they are, but trauma from his upbringing, of how his mama raised him, trauma of his upbringing, how his daddy did him. So we start finding similarities or the opposites in our partners to fill voids, if that makes any sense.
Bruh, first of all, bruh got trauma from Jada. We
What
not
I'm
gonna
saying-
act like that.
What I'm saying is he's probably dealing with Jada from things he had to deal with previously.
But she is making it worse. You supposed to help me.
I mean, he committed. He decided that's what he's gonna do to death do them part.
Yeah. And then I think his friend just said in an interview, like just recently, he was like, Jada was basically like the female that like nobody could get, that everybody wanted. So it's like he wanted that caliber of female instead of picking the female that's gonna, okay, I love you, I'll do anything for you.
Men
So
have
he
very
wanted,
big egos.
He wanted the female
Let me
that
tell you,
nobody
for
could
sure.
get, rather than the female that's like, I'll do.
And so
anything
now
for
he
you.
has to live with that decision.
Now he gotta live with that. Cause my thing is, let me tell you, I go with the
Because
head
when you
of
want
the
the female that nobody can get,
you gotta deal with what nobody can get.
listen.
You gotta deal with it.
she that girl.
She her.
She her.
And
Now
this-
I'm not her because I've been said I'm her a couple times.
You her.
No, I'm not Jada though.
I guess not.
No,
Shit,
no,
I think you better than
That just depends on
Jada
people's
at this
skill
point.
of
I'm
how
not.
they rate
I'm not
stuff.
that her. I'm not that her at all.
But I definitely feel like it's more so Jada's the problem than Will, honestly.
Well, it's not a problem unless it's a problem for them because everybody's
That's-
relationship is different.
Bingo. They agreed.
They-
so and you gotta understand. Everybody agree with them. Like there's
Everybody's
BJ, there's
not
some
meant
stuff,
to be a cookie cutter
there's-
relationship.
There's some stuff that I put up with that you probably like, bro. I would never.
would never.
I would never do that. But it's all based off a relationship, bro. We're together, not y'all. Like, and you like your girl, and it's some stuff that maybe that not saying it is. For sure.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that your girl would do, and I'm like, bro, hell no, I wouldn't even go for that.
But there's
it's all
some
about
toxic
relationships.
things that we like in general. Like, it just might be some toxic shit that we're addicted to that
No,
we've seen our
no.
whole lives, and it is what it is. Dang, I had a good point I was about to make, and it just completely. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So, one thing that happened to me, y'all. So I don't want to use the word celibate because I wasn't celibate. I just was not having sex. Celibate
So
is a conscious decision. Like, I don't want to have sex.
You just like, if they would have came over, I would have.
No, it wasn't that. I would. This nigga.
If it was the right nigga, then I would have got that.
It was more of that.
If
I was
it was the
looking-
right.
Yeah, not anybody, but a vibe.
But a real-
the right
the
vibe.
right
No, but
person.
what I was really manifesting in all,
Let me put
it
it
wasn't
down
even,
too, girl. But
It
let
wasn't
me
even the
tell
vibe. I was for 15. So I had this relationship. It wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend, but he was getting close.
Mm-hmm.
I was strongly considering this young man. He lost his goddamn mind, literally.
When was
Literally.
this? It's like,
Huh?
when was this?
This was like 3 years ago now.
Oh, okay.
So I said all that to say, when him and I parted ways, I went on he almost scared me to even date, to be honest with you. But let me stay focused on the real point.
Stay focused on it.
Stay focused.
This is gonna be a porch talk. I'm so sorry. We've been having some good conversation. Go ahead.
So when we parted ways, I went on my I'm not having sex journey. And what I was telling myself subconsciously was the next person that I have sex with is going to be my husband. Like, I'm locking it down until I feel like this man can be my husband. So I ran into the dark. In the dark, and I had sex. So once I consciously realized that the dark wasn't for me, it was the promises I made to myself that kept me chasing him. So because
I see it.
you feel me?
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like, I said I wasn't going to have sex with anybody else unless I felt like that was going to be my husband. Now I need to do everything in my power to make this man my husband.
But you can't control that.
I'm not. I wanted to win that. I wanted to keep that win that I told myself I was going to do. So I started being Will Smith and looking over all the negativity, all the red flags, all of the things that should have said run. And I'm holding on to the promise I made to myself that the next one is going to be the one.
Do you think people should hold on to? Because obviously, when you get in something, stuff gonna have problems. Do you think that you should go away once you first feel?
Yeah, because when the
I think
way
you should too.
Yeah, because the way we got into it, if I had vetted him accordingly, we wouldn't have had sex.
And we found out he a capper. He's not even telling the truth.
If I had vetted him, so vetting him means discovering the facts.
Yeah, the truth. Yeah.
If I had vetted him accordingly, done my due diligence, because you're looking for a husband. How you just gonna claim a nigga as your husband and you ain't did no vetting?
But you know what's crazy? Men personally.
So I overlooked everything. I was Will Smith, and I had my Jada, and I was gonna do everything to keep it. But I decided not to because I ain't Will Smith. Bye, nigga.
Bye, nigga.
But I was just about to say, for like just a short topic, men personally, we hate that, like, that girl that comes to us and is like, okay, I'm not about to give you none because I don't know, I want to wait, I want to make sure you the right one, and then you the best nigga that like done came to her, and then she over here being stingy.
After
and
you
we're
done
like,
gave, after
bruh.
you done gave that shit up to my partner, I know you did.
Okay, let me break that down.
It's like, bruh.
First of all, number one, if she gave it to your partner, you shouldn't be talking to her.
That's
homie
facts.
code. That's
Hold on, well, no, because maybe that homie like shit. I just hit her. It ain't even like that, but I shouldn't try to be with her.
So that means you trying to slut her out
Slut her out.
You're not gonna be with her if your partner.
because you ain't got no respect for her if your homie hit her. That's number one.
Yeah, facts.
Because I'm gonna get to the root to the problem. I don't play these
Get to the
surface
root.
problems.
Let me
Let's
see it.
get
Let
to
me
the
get
root.
to it.
And I'm trying to use the same
But I'm a-
strategy he used.
And then secondly, guys, think about it like this. I'm a single lady at 37 years old. Do you know how many, well, I don't go on a lot of dates, but imagine if I went on a lot of dates, right? And I did have this one Aries that I had to cut off who thought just like you.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, you just gave me flashbacks. Who thought just like you. He literally told me that we couldn't build unless we had sex. Like, I can't even tell. Like,
wouldn't say that.
I know you didn't go that far.
many months?
But
How long?
But
How long?
Dude was on. I didn't talk to him for a couple of weeks, and he was
damn.
acting like it was
Oh,
a major thing.
We would have stayed down. We not the same.
Right. But my point is, imagine me encountering you, and we last for a couple of weeks. Imagine me encountering him and we last for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Imagine me encountering him and we last for a couple of weeks. I've given my best, because this is my temple, to 3 niggas that's only lasted a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It gets to the point where the female is like, she wants to have sex with you just as bad as you want to have sex. But stereotypically, and just how we see ourselves, once we reach to a certain level, we can't exhaust ourselves that way. Because how do I know you? I don't know. I don't know you're going to be the one, but I do know I'm going to be seeing him next week. I can't just have sex with all of y'all. Yeah. I have to kind of...
What they do is...
pick and choose.
They pick one.
No.
Even when they are dating other people. This happened to you. They pick one.
This happened to me, nigga?
No, I'm saying. Nigga, yes it is. No, I'm not. You're not the bad person. You're not the bad... They literally be talking to other people, but they just go have sex with the one.
Don't say that shit happened to me.
It happened to you, and I'm saying it on the podcast.
No, my girl, she made me like.
Not that girl. I'm not. Bro, I'm not talking about your girl. You're a great boyfriend. No, like no cap. You're a great boyfriend. Like you're a better boyfriend than I am, because I'd be working. You'll be like, bro, well, I just take a break because I want to take a nap with my girlfriend. I'm like, nigga, fuck that
Not
shit.
nap time.
Like, nigga, I'm kind of crying, nigga. What's up? But nah, for sure. But I'm talking about nothing with Taylor. In the past, where it's like, shit, it's like they'll hit you up and be like, I ain't trying to have sex with nobody else, but I'm talking to other people, but I'll only have sex with you.
I mean, because we can't have sex with everybody.
And that's what they do.
I hate that.
That's what they do. They'll literally just
Don't let me find out that.
Because what they do.
I find out that.
No, if you find out, you should chop a styler.
Yeah.
But her job is to make sure you don't find out.
That's crazy.
Dang.
No, it's not crazy. We're dating.
Crazy.
We're dating.
So
we're trying to
but they
figure
still
it
gotta get
out.
their rocks off, bro. They
And
just don't want to have sex with everybody else.
With everybody. We gotta
gotta be
protect
one
that.
person.
So back in my 20s.
It's okay to tell it. Let me tell you.
No. I don't have no shame in my game. But back in my 20s, I was the girl who was like, whatever you guys can do, I can do too. Like that double standard.
Like
that double standard don't work for me. If you seeing Susie, Paul, and Susie, Lucy,
That's a
Gina,
fucking Sagittarius
you
thing,
seeing
bro.
She was a homeboy. She wasn't.
No,
like,
let me
she was
tell
no
you.
girl we messed with.
Susie,
She was like a
Gina.
homeboy. She was like.
I'm seeing Paul, Sean, and Mike.
Let me tell you
two can play that game.
Go ahead.
But you know what my thing is? I feel like
Then I became a queen.
Let me tell you.
I learned my worth.
Nah, let me tell you something.
And as a queen, queens cannot sleep with everybody.
Cause
even if they wanted to, even if they deserve to. As a queen, you have to put yourself on a pedestal, on the throne. Yeah. And only kings can touch you. And most of these niggas is jokers.
No cap. That's it. And the thing is, like, a lot of people be putting up, like, this traditional, like, we're just saying, just, like, being able to, whatever you can do, I can do. That's what I'm going off of this from. A lot of people be looking for this traditional. I know for a fact, me and my wife don't have a traditional marriage. I know for a fact, because it's like.
I don't desire traditional marriage.
I don't.
I want our marriage.
I wash dishes. I'll clean. I keep the baby most of the time. Because she said she wouldn't go outside.
We outside.
Guess what? I'm like, go with your, and guess what? I'm not one, oh, bro, you're not going out. Go out with your friends. Go ahead and have fun. I keep the baby. You know what I mean?
I got a baby?
Yeah.
I want a baby.
8 months.
Oh, I'll keep the baby.
I love my baby. Okay, like, he's cool. Like, I love my baby. But so it's just like one of those things, like, I'm almost like a stay-at-home dad. I take care of everything, but I can work from. She does tattoos, so she got to go.
Yeah.
So I'm at home with the baby all the time, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like one of those things where traditional is not the thing that works for our relationship.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work unless I want to pay a nanny.
Yeah.
Which I could, but I'm like, oh.
You should get an au pair.
What is that?
So an au pair is like a nanny. But how it works is it's a cultural exchange, and I had one. I need another one, and it's like half the price.
You got a baby?
Yeah, I got a 5-year-old.
Girl.
Yeah.
You a single mother out here?
Yeah.
Killing it.
And with the car seat in the back, so when I pull up in the Bentley, the Bentley specifically, and they be
girl,
like,
I got the Stinger, I ain't got the Bentley.
They be like, you got a car seat back
there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at it.
My baby is the reason I bought that car. So so many stories. Real quick, what was the first one I was about to talk about?
Yeah. So you was talking about, I was talking about how I keep the baby most of the time.
Au pairs.
Au pairs.
Au pairs are cultural exchanges. So what happens is you find an agency, and you'll get someone from whatever country you like. Mine was from Colombia, so she's a Spanish-speaking young lady. And they come in and they basically act as a nanny, and they help you take care of the baby specifically, like fold their clothes, nap time, bedtime, potty training, everything dealing with the baby, and they live with you. And that just keeps it's cheaper than a nanny. And basically, you're teaching them American culture, and they're teaching your baby and you Hispanic culture. $20,000 a year.
That's it.
That's it.
Let me tell you how much I pay my cold caller. Hold on. I think Rich make more than that.
Hold on, guys. So I know we've been here for a minute, but I want to get in on one last topic.
We got one last topic. Tay looking like.
So,
hold on, wait. Our producer is looking like.
Yeah, we're gonna get in.
This is y'all longest episode.
Probably
Gotta be.
I'm a vibe. I'm a sage, and I am young, wild, and free. Oh, sorry.
But look, so I'm gonna answer it first.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask a question. So, what do you think is the key to like a healthy relationship?
That's
like
it.
with your significant other. Like, what's the key to like healthy relationship? Because me personally, I think the key to a healthy relationship is just like every month or two going through that phone. Like
For sure. Go to that goddamn.
My girl know
I wasn't ready.
My girl be trying to sleep with the phone on her side, and I be
Why she doing all that?
trying to.
She need to put that thing right here on the nightstand.
I got the password and everything, but when she go to sleep, the phone be trying to be on her. I be like, I wake up at like 3, 4 and be like, come here.
So do you go through it?
I go through it every time.
Have
So
you found
bitch,
anything?
Huh?
Have you found anything?
It be like little stuff.
Shut
It
up.
don't be nothing crazy. It don't be nothing crazy.
It'd be enough.
It don't be nothing crazy.
Me and BJ. And I want to post too. Like, bro, I be like,
Stop.
Okay, we
I'ma
go.
say-
We
I'ma
ain't about
say
to break
it.
up no
Don't-
happy home.
don't-
oh,
Don't
first
give
of all,
up our-
my home gonna be happy regardless. But
Don't give up our shit. Though.
I ain't gonna give up our shit.
Alright, go ahead.
Not our shit. We got that motherfucker down, and nobody ain't ever gonna know, twin. That's on us.
This don't seem right.
But listen though, but no, for sure, first of all, girls cheat way more than me,
Oh no, we treat better,
and more.
better.
Let me tell you something, girl, I ain't never, since I've been.
Real niggas don't cheat.
Really? I guess I'm
Jeezy.
I'm the realest nigga I ever know. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
I
bro,
can't believe I just did that. I'm crazy as
it's
hell.
all good. We're gonna send it to Jeezy. And hopefully, goddamn. We send it to Jeezy.
I can't believe
But no,
I
for
just
sure.
did.
So I'm over here talking to.
Oh, somebody save me, please.
But going through, a lot of people like, don't go through phones, bro. I'm telling you, if you're not going through if you're not going through your girl phone, I promise you, she's probably doing something.
Okay.
Or your man.
My philosophy is if you go through the phone and if you see something, you can nip it in the butt right there. But if you want to be, what little baby said, like you a bitch going through a bitch call out. It's like, okay, you're not going through the phone. But it's like, okay, you letting whatever is going through that phone, you letting it build. Now they hanging out. So
And now they done had a baby.
It in the butt.
And now you think it's your
I'm
baby.
going through the phone every month and I'm like,
You get that
who
dick.
is
So
John?
are
Who
you
is
telling
John?
me? First of all, y'all are 23 years old.
Yeah,
so
we grown.
I mean, y'all are grown, but
Let me tell you.
we got some
real
growing
grown.
to do. But y'all are grown. I ain't gonna never see y'all. I'm not gonna be disrespectful like that. But so what you're telling me, young man, is that you're finding things and you're nipping it in the bud and keeping her.
No, it's not nothing crazy. It's not nothing crazy. Like the stuff, if I find something, it's nothing like it's not nothing like relationship like deal breaker. It's nothing crazy. Like I never found if it was something.
So you're nipping
that's
things
why I
in the
go on
bud.
phone too. That's why I go on the phone too. Like if it's something that's like, like
So
it's
this
over
is
with,
okay.
I'll
You
eat
asked
it.
me a question, but because we've been here for so long, I'm not going to answer it per se.
We'll talk off the podcast. We'll talk
But
about
I'm
it
not
off
going
the
to answer
podcast.
it. But I will say this: I want for you and everybody to get to a point in the relationship where we don't need to check the phone.
I feel you. I know nobody got to go on my phone.
And if we feel the need to check the phone,
It's a problem.
it's probably a need to check the relationship. And if we're bringing people back in, like we have to give them a reminder that come back, be present, that's a little off, it's probably off. And you deserve for it to be on.
But I feel like checking the phone is better than like my favorite show on TV.
Checking the phone,
Like-
checking the phone is okay if you find what you find and you act on it. Allowing her to stop this to in a couple of months start something else, we need to nip it in the bud.
So I got a question. Do you cheat?
No, real niggas don't cheat.
She took a deep sigh. And I learned from FBI body language that was a
lie.
So
That was a lie.
we gonna go
Okay,
ahead
can I
and continue.
explain then? Because you're right. I
Yeah.
took a deep sigh, and from body language, you're right. The reason I did that is because I was going to give y'all a long answer, and I was trying not to.
Okay.
And the long answer is, in my 20s, real niggas did cheat.
Oh, real niggas did cheat. I got
We trying to get out of here.
And we gonna get
And
out
in
of
my
here.
30s, I'm so ready to settle down. I have absolutely.
But that's
And Jeezy talks about this on his album.
I
Once
listen
you
to it.
grow up, you have absolutely.
So you
That's why
saying-
he say real
Wait,
niggas
wait,
don't
wait,
cheat. Because
wait.
when a real nigga get his mind right, you don't want to cheat on your queen. Your queen is your asset. Your everything.
so one question.
And your king is your asset and your everything.
One question though. One question. So, do you tell people to just go ahead and get out of your system? Because it seems like you just got it all out of your system. Now you like, you know what? I'm in my 30s. I'm good.
Oh, I definitely encourage people to get it out of their systems. Get it out your. You're gonna get it out one way or another.
And it might
I'm
hurt
dealing
you.
with some guys right now who, in their 20s, they didn't have a lot of money, and now in their 30s, they're very successful.
And now everybody.
And now it's not even everybody. They even want it. Like
Yeah, they're going to it.
They're going to it, and it's because even though they got the money, if they had more experience with multiple women in their younger days, they will even be like, I don't even want that bra because I know what that is. Like I know it's about the money. I know it's, you know what I'm saying. But when you don't have that, you're gonna get it one way or another. That's what happened to me when I moved to Atlanta. I had a boyfriend, and I was from the country, and I moved to Atlanta.
Oh, that was a bad
and for
idea.
6 months, I was wild as a stallion. It was nothing he can do to keep me from being wild.
You
But
was in Hellcats and SRTs, huh?
Hellcats and SRTs. But
They didn't even
after
have
6
them back
months,
then, but hell yeah.
the real blessing settled back in. The one that wanted to be settled down, the one that really wanted a one-on-one relationship, who loved and cared about her boyfriend, but it was too late. But I wouldn't change that because if it didn't happen then, it was going to happen in my 25th or my 26th. It was going to
It
happen.
was going to happen.
I had to get it out of my system one way or another. I am so happy that I got it out in my 20s.
Go ahead and get out y'all 20s, guys. I don't even gotta ask you to leave them something. I'm gonna ask you something just in case we leave it. We might draw this on a Friday. I'm just being.
You can. It's cool.
We might draw this on
Yeah,
a Friday.
it's cool.
The Friday
I got enough
before
coming out in December.
The Friday before your birthday.
That's cool.
You
Let's
got
set
it.
it off right.
Let's set it off
Sagittarius
right.
season.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
look, guys. So what I want you to do is I want you to just go ahead and leave them with something that it just in case something Tuesday that they can implement right now. That they can actually go implement that we've been talking about with the mentally, physically, emotionally, financial, or spiritually to be able to make their life better this week. Go ahead and drop it to them right there in that camera right there.
Right here in this camera right here, guys. I want you to go to your stories and say, hey, friends and family, if you or anyone that you know has been in a car accident in the last 2 years, send me a DM so you can get paid and I can get paid too. We're going to start doing this every day, and we're going to start creating an extra we're going to start creating an extra $5,000 to $1,000 in your pocket just from this simple post a week. Let's get this money. More than anything, I love talking, but I love getting some money. So I want to leave y'all with that tip.
Oh my goodness, guys! She just left you with a tip, and you guys need to go and take it. Go ahead and find those friends, family, because I know I will, guys. And guess what? If you find somebody and you want to just send them to me, we'll make this thing work. We'll make it work.
Let's make it work.
So, guys, I appreciate you guys. First of all, where can they find you at?
Yo, I'm most active on Instagram. So the Blessing Attitudes, which is TheBlessinattitudes. The Blessing, no G,
No G.
Attitudes.
A little ghetto.
I'm gonna curse him out on the next podcast.
That's all good. That's all good. Part two. But look, guys, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and join our membership, guys. We got a great membership. If you guys seen a commercial, hopefully we need to do a commercial, but we're doing it next week. But just go ahead and join the membership because we got some crazy things coming where people like Blessing will come. She gonna come on and she gonna talk to you. We gonna get a commitment right now. You gonna come talk to our community?
As often as you like.
That's it.
And we'll set the timer so I don't go over.
And we'll set the timer. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. If YouTube, go to other platforms and make sure you leave us 5 stars. Say something nice, move us up those charts. By other platforms, I mean Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and if we drop OnlyFans, we drop OnlyFans. But we ain't got one. That's just for you guys to pay for it.
2024.
2024, right? Hey, guys, for sure. Go ahead and just lock in. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at _on the porch. You know we going viral. So y'all know that we go viral quite often. It's pretty It's simple. So make sure you guys go ahead and follow us. Make sure you guys get that content first. Follow me on Instagram at _Mr.Mindset. BJ, where can they find you at?
Y'all go ahead and follow me at _BJ Real. But most importantly, go follow the podcast at _on the porch. And most importantly than this podcast is check that phone, guys.
Check the phone.
That's the least important thing we talked about today.
Girl, no, it ain't. Jump the phone. And then, look, I hope if this is on Friday, we just don't know when it's dropped. But if it's on Friday, I hope you guys are enjoying the porch talk, guys.
I hope you out on a spontaneous date on Friday.
But look, listen, if she don't give y'all if y'all don't share locations, if she don't share her password. Let me go. If she don't share locations, if she don't share locations with you, if she don't share her password with you,
oh damn,
and you don't do your
it's okay, baby.
2 to 3 month phone check,
it's okay.
Just
who abandoned you?
End it.
I got it. College.
Hey, look, we out of here, man. My boy said he done calling for the day, so we
gotta
are
get him in
out.
Therapy.
Peace.
JT on the track again.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.